Yeah, don't have my cameraman anymore. He's gone back home. I'd just like to show you the progress of things here at the camp. Well, I spent a lot of time here this summer. My main tool, okay? Hang on. Gonna go around the tractor here, and we're gonna end up at the mule. Yes. Ooh. Yesterday I broke. I broke a piece of glass. Ooh, that's really stuck there. Hey, look at that. Put a few screws in here. I'm gonna take those screws out because I broke it right up to here from the edge here. I broke the edge off, but now we got it glued. Well, the same way I glued this one. It's with that Valco HV350. I won't show you the tube, but this is an old. Hang on, I'll back up a little bit. It's a Mule 1000. It's a side-by-side. It's got a box that I modified so it lifts by itself. I have a top on it. That's not the real top that belongs to the Mule. That belongs to a Mule 610, I believe. But I adapted. See, with the pieces of wood. Oops. Pieces of wood in here, and I put some straps around the roll bars. Now I have a top. So I have a rear window, I have a front window that I can lower if I want. But I bought some new tires for the back. And I got some chintzy tires that I bought. I think they were 8 inches wide. The rims are 10 inches wide, and the tires that I got were 8 inches wide. But the problem is right there. Oops, right there. See that, folks? That's it's taken apart now. Hang on, I'll go inside there and I'll show you what it's all about. It's raining again today. Ooh. Hang on. See the bad cloud out there threatening, and you can hear it. Well, I guess we need rain every now and then. Yes. See, this vehicle doesn't have see the race, well, not the race, the insert or whatever for the bearing. This is the bearing here. This is the outer. There's an inner. I forget now what I did with it. Do I have it in my pockets? Oh no, it's in my truck. But anyways, you still gotta see it. Okay, the whole story. This bearing only had 3 balls in it. The rest were gone, eaten away. The inner one, this is the outer one, okay? The inner one, I believe, had a chunk of bearing in it. It's supposed to have a seal only on one side, the bearing. This is a... Okay, this spacer goes in the middle, in here, right in the middle. Then you got a bearing on the outside, a bearing on the inside. Then you get a seal on the outside, and you're gonna get a seal on the inside. But whoever played in this the last didn't put no seal on the inside, okay? And I think that's why, well, hey, The inside is more or less, it's got a little bit of a rubber here, and that prevents a lot of stuff from going in the wheel here. And so now I'm remote. This, oh, by the way, hang on. You guys have time. This is not what the video is all about. I'm just showing you the dilemmas of being remote, okay? I went, okay, took it apart yesterday. I went, there's a little town about 10 miles away here. It's called Duhamel, if somebody cares to know. If you want to look it up on the map. And there's a guy that fixes canoes and boat motors and everything small. So I figured, I says, maybe I can get, see, I can set this wheel back up the same way it was set up before, eh? With no inner seal. The outer seal is still good. I didn't damage it by taking it out. So I changed the two bearings, set it up the same way it was before, put it in on the wheel, and away we go. For now, and then I'll order, what I want to do is order some spare bearings and have them on hand, because when one goes, you can rest assured the others are too far in behind, eh? Like the rear and the front bearings, eh? So first of all, I'm going to change both sides, but, okay, I go into the town, I says, if I'm lucky, he's going to have, because I have a number, eh? The number was written, right now I don't have glasses, but, oops, it's written on there somewhere. That's the, more or less, bearing seal. There's seal only on one side. Anyways, I said, well, if I'm lucky, he'll have some bearings on hand. I looked on the interweb, eh? I can get packages of 10 bearings for 15 bucks. Now, needless to say, probably not the best bearings in the world, eh? And guess where they come from. But, so I said, maybe I'd be lucky. So I go out there and to this guy's repair center, and he looks around. He's like, he spent a lot of time trying to. He says, I have 2 of those mules, but he said, if I take a wheel off and sell you the bearings, or if I sell you the whole drum, you end up a month from now with the same problem. You're not further ahead. So he says, I would suggest, whether you buy it from me or buy it somewhere else, you order a kit. He says that comes with 2 bearings and 2 seals. 2 seals. And he says, then you'll fix this. He says, you want to fix 2 wheels? Well, I said, how much is going to cost for a kit? He says, it'd be around 50 bucks plus tax. But, and he's going to charge me transport too. I know that because I've been there before. I looked on eBay, and the whole kit, there's a spacer in the center. With the spacer, new spacer, 17 bucks on eBay. But eBay is not here. eBay is in the States, and well, at least a few weeks, maybe, probably more, probably maybe a few months from now, eh? So I said to the guy, I says, okay, go for it, order it. So he's got that ordered, and it's, he says, the way it's, since COVID, he says the way it works now, he says, will be about 4 working days, so there's a weekend in between here. So I ordered that on Thursday, so by Tuesday I should be looking for it if I'm lucky, or maybe Wednesday. So that's, then I'll be putting my famous, well, I go everywhere with that. I go to the close neighbors across the mountain. I go down to the beach. I go to the woodshed. Everything's done with that mule, eh? And I've put a lot of mileage on it, eh? So, needless to say, I got to repair it. Well, I got it for nothing, okay? And that's the thing, when you got something with a lot of mileage. I ain't complaining, eh? I'll just fix it. Okay, what today's video is all about. You're probably wondering, oh, wow, is this thing dragging on? I'll show you something, okay? There. Can you see this? Well, this one doesn't show that. But look at this one. Maybe from this angle here. Can you tell that things are kind of askew? That's like this. And this one here is tilting downwards, the pin. This thing was bolted on to the splitter here. Okay. What did I do with the bolts? Ah, here they are, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, bolted around there at the back there. But that thing used to stick out here, eh? When I parked this. So I said, how can I make this better, eh? And I think I found a way. Yeah, I think I found a way. It's, well, but that's for another video. This one's dragged down enough. So I showed you the dilemmas of being remote. Sometimes you gotta fix things with what you have. And next, well, when I get the parts for the hub and the mule, maybe I'll make a video out of that, because show you how you press a bearing into the hub when you don't got a press, and you do what you can with what you have. That's the story at the camp. Okay, folks. As usual, comments are welcome. We try to give non-generic answers, and we'll see you in the next one.